Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I thought of doing something extremely different from what I usually prefer doing. So here I am today to talk about self-love. I know almost all of us have come across the phrase like love yourself, self-love. If you can't love yourself, you can't be able to love anything else or anyone else. So the first and foremost thing you should be doing is to love yourself. But have you ever thought like what are the steps or what you should be in order to be closer towards loving yourself? So I thought, why won't I share my journey with you and what are the things I have figured out over these years, the little steps which you should be doing for yourself in order to love yourself. So the first step which you can do is to become more mindful, and by mindful I mean to be aware, consciously aware of who you are, what you need, what your wants are, and what you hate and what you love. So basically it's figuring out your own self. You just have to be extremely conscious about your own choices and about the things you want for yourself. So becoming mindful gives us the idea of who we are, what we what we should do to make our lives better, to make our relationships better, to make our careers better, and to basically make us a better version of ourselves. So you have to be aware of your very own self. So that leads me to the second point, which is acceptance. Accepting who you are and what your situations are or circumstances are, is an extremely important thing towards the journey of your self-discovery or self-love, whatever you might call it. So it's very important to accept yourself in every way possible. Your flaws, your best traits, your worst traits. You have to be aware of everything that is associated with you, whether your own characteristics or situations, whatever it is. Be mindful and accept it. So acceptance leads me to the third point, which is self-talk. I know a lot of people have different issues and different ways of dealing with certain situations, but self-talk is actually the most important thing towards loving yourself. You see, my own journey, the way I used to talk with myself a few years back has changed drastically, and the way I talk to myself is very, very different what I used to do previously. And once I started talking to myself, I realized all those self-hates, judging my own self, why am I not good enough at this, why I don't look in a certain way, are not actually my own conscious thoughts. It's just that what I have heard from people saying about me, all those stuff which were going around behind my back, had some way or the other affected my life and my mental health in a very broad way, and that affected my self-talk in a huge way. Once I figured out that all those thoughts or all those talking that I was having with myself are not my own actual thought about myself, or what I felt about myself was actually entirely different from what some people had to say about me, I just blocked them out of my life, blocked all those thoughts, and I started saying extremely positive things to myself. One way by which I practice my self-talk is through journaling. I've been journaling for the past 2 years now. Self-talk is not being harsh on yourself, not being an escapist as well, but just telling yourself that even if you are doing wrong, how can you figure out the right way or the correct way, or even if you are not doing so great as the others, you're just doing great on your own pace. So you just have to be extremely aware, accept, and then do the self-talk. So self-talk now leads me to the fourth and the last most important thing towards this journey of self-love. Set boundaries. You need to have a healthy boundary with every equation you're going to experience in your lifetime. Now, we have to accept that we being a social animal, so the way we interact with others, either a direct or an indirect effect on ourselves as well. Having boundaries are actually good because you are protecting your own energy from getting affected or depleted by some other sources who have no idea what you are and what you're going through, or who you actually what you are and what you're going through. have to know when to say yes and when to say no. So these are not absolute steps towards where you can love yourself or not, because it's an abstract concept and you can't measure. As Maya Angelou said, if I'm not good to myself, how can I expect anyone else to be good to me? So this is me, Tanushree. I hope you guys liked what I had to say about this. These are some of the measures which have helped me over these years to self myself from a lot of things and to figure out myself better in order to understand my priorities and my needs. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.